что мне нужен опыт работы пианистом, концертмейстером. Да, что да. Хотя бы даже чисто бумажно. Ну, бумажно это не то, не то. Нет, второй. Зачем? Ну нет, лирика, ну хотя бы, как это так? Следующие концерты давать будешь, как это так? Я понял. То есть, да. Ну как-то, наверное, вот типа того, да. Ну это так вот, да, то есть. Да, вроде этого. Ну так, наверное, и это и до этого было понятно, еще до всяких этих хрендемий. Я говорил это, по-моему, но тебя тут не было. Ну да. Ну да. Там не понимают как. Да, то есть какой-то. Ладно,
Chez Chopin, chez Bach, chez Ravel. Ce genre de choses. On va le trouver partout. Chez Chopin, chez Bach, chez Ravel, chez Mozart, partout. On va le trouver aussi sur des chansons. Ravel, chez Mozart, partout. On va le trouver aussi sur des chansons. Le jeu polyphonique, ça relève de la même compétence, sauf qu'on fait apparaître un chant des chansons. Le jeu polyphonique, ça relève de la même compétence, sauf qu'on fait apparaître un chant secondaire. Il y a un chant principal, par exemple, et il y a un chant secondaire. Ce genre de choses. Et donc c'est comme si la main était séparée en deux parties, une partie gauche, une partie droite. Et il y a une partie qui fait un chant et une autre partie un autre chant. C'est assez difficile. Alors on va commencer. D'abord, où est-ce que ça apparaît? Quand est-ce que ça apparaît? On commence à toucher ce genre de sujet après 1 an ou 2 ans de piano, sur quelques musiques, parfois les premières pièces de Mozart, et
Je voudrais vous présenter celles-ci. Ce sont les plus simples à... jouer au piano. Donc elles ne sont pas liées, on voit qu'il y a des petits points qui sont des piquets et ce ne sont pas des notes pointées, il faut bien faire la différence, hein, le point n'est pas au même endroit. Sur une note pointée, le point est à la droite, un petit peu décalé par rapport mon pouce et mon troisième. Deux notes simultanées, vraiment ensemble, avec des doigts, le 3 et le pouce, qui sont loin d'être identiques. Il faut qu'ils se retrouvent sur un même plan. Donc l'idée, c'est que les doigts soient déjà en place, qu'ils soient déjà en contact avec la touche. Mon pouce et mon troisième. Donc comment est-ce qu'on va jouer des tierces staccato, qui sont les tierces finalement les plus faciles? Eh bien, on se rapproche de la touche et on en part vite. Je prépare. Voilà. Je vais vous montrer ma main dans le reflet du clavier, ce sera plus clair pour vous. Comment est-ce qu'on peut préparer les tierces et les jouer au départ de façon vraiment simultanée. Toujours dans l'anticipation. Alors maintenant, je vais les faire beaucoup plus vite. Donc je vous ai joué ces notes-là parce qu'elles étaient justement présentées comme ça sur le tableau. Ce genre de tierces, on les trouve par exemple dans les valses. Pourquoi pas? On a plein de modèles comme ça. Voilà. Donc ce sont les premières tierces qu'on peut faire quand on commence le piano. Maintenant, quelque chose de plus délicat, ce sont les tierces liées, comme par exemple ici. On a des tierces liées et on a la technique qu'on vient de voir au piano tout à l'heure avec deux tierces qui sont staccato. Deuxième modèle de tierce, plus délicate, c'est un double legato. Donc le haut de la main va faire ça et le bas va faire ça. Donc les deux en même temps. Donc c'est plus facile de travailler par exemple pouce 3 et 2, 4. Voilà, c'est quelque chose de délicat. Il faut vraiment relier son oreille à ses doigts. Bien écouter, que ça ne fasse pas. Voilà, mais vraiment comme ça. Et puis du côté droit de la main, donc c'est plus facile de travailler par exemple pouce 3 et 2, 4. Voilà, c'est quelque chose de délicat. Il faut vraiment relier son oreille à ses doigts. Bien écouter, que ça ne fasse pas. Voilà, mais vraiment comme ça. Et puis du côté droit de la main, c'est plus délicat parce que le 5 est tout petit. Il faut en fait qu'il soit quasiment droit pour rattraper sa longueur. Les autres doigts sont arrondis, mais le petit doigt, lui, va être...
Да, короче, тяжело что-то внутри, понимаешь? По идее, ну это
plutôt debout. Et vous voyez que là aussi, on rentre un petit peu dans les touches noires. Dès qu'on a une touche noire à jouer, et je prépare toujours mes deux doigts suivants à jouer. Et je prépare toujours mes deux doigts suivants en contact avec la touche déjà. Maintenant, je vais vous présenter une technique plus délicate qui est, comme je l'appelle, les tierces avec la technique de saut à la perche. Ça, c'est ma petite métaphore que je présente aux élèves. Je vous présente ça tout de suite au piano. Alors, la troisième technique, celle que je nomme saut à la perche, je l'aime beaucoup, celle-ci. Elle est amusante.
Обстоятельства, я люблю тебя.
Всем привет! У меня сегодня был релакс-день, релакс-процедура. Приехала.
Чего тебе надо от меня на сегодня?
When playing scales, as you run out of fingers, you end up having to
Et puis,
Meanwhile, until I hear from you, a question that comes up very often is that of how to play. And so much of what happens is almost the word as if it is so small, but it is crucial. Without it, things don't work that well. So that's another issue. And also, another thing to know that when we're playing in the black key area, it's a little bit heavier. So people push and press even more or try to avoid it. And in so many places you absolutely can't avoid it. If the forearm is with you, there's a little bit of an extra let go, without the wrist letting go. Coming down is one piece, which makes it very easy to put more weight down. Just the help, the more has to come from the forearm. Not a relaxation, not a falling, not heavy, just a little bit of a release. Another example that people often ask about is in the Chopin second ballade. First of all, you see where my arm is, in front of the body. Again, it's an unfamiliar place. As we go down the keyboard, clearly we connected, everything moves together, and here we are, and the body has to move a little bit to the left. And it's the same thing. it's left and down, right to left and straight down, right to left and straight down. So we don't feel tilted this way, we don't feel tilted that way. The form is equal on both. So it's a double rotation. It becomes smaller and smaller. And in order not to end up in the blacky area, we're a little bit out here, because when we play all white keys, white being the heavier part, and have those black keys in between. So we start here, toward the body, moving a little bit in. Always the intervals and chords with the thumb move into the keyboard. So that's where you are. Little out, in, out, in, out, in. The combination of the two, you can do only one or only the other, because each one serves another purpose. They work together. So this is the combination at the end. It becomes smaller and smaller. How do I know that I'm doing it? You see that my fingers don't curl. If they all stayed out here, they would curl. And you see that I'm not in the black area. So one of the things to know is that what happens underneath a technique and the combination of all the different elements that are needed to move across, to move in and out, to get higher, to get lower, work together as a unit. And what this work is so successful in doing is addressing all the several issues and working on them and then combining it together. Another one that is commonly shows as a problem is the beginning of the Beethoven Opus 10 number 3. So what we have again, we start a little bit out, we go a little bit in, and a little bit out, double rotation. The last one is a little bit different because it goes somewhere else. So I'm talking specifically about having double note trills. In the Chopin Barcarolle, same thing. You see nothing, people come with it all the time as problems. One of the things that they do is down, up. This is an opposite in and out, because the in and out, again, always the interval with the thumb is toward the fall board, the other one is toward the body. Double rotation, left, left. It feels really, really solid, a little bit. And you barely see it, but you can see it a little bit now that I tell you. If you make it any bigger, it will not go in speed. So this is another art of the technique, is how we minimize but keep those things, that they just become very, very small. This is why it's impossible to tell what is there by just looking at it. And the last one is the Chopin double third etude. Same thing. Left, left, right to left, double rotation. It cannot start doing this or the notes fall apart. Little in and out, tiny. Because you're already in the blocky area. When you're playing the thumb and the third finger, you're already here, you're not here. It's much smaller in and out. Some people use 2-4, up to you, same in and out. Same rotation. So this is it for the moment, and I'll see you back soon.
Today I want to discuss playing scales in sixths, and there's two ways to do it, although there are more ways to do it with different fingerings. But the basic idea of sixths is, for one thing, you can play, let's say, a C major scale in sixths, going up 6 notes from the root. The root could be in the left hand, whereas you start the right hand 6 notes above. Now this is a little bit more of the tricky way to do it. I've been doing this with my students, and it's kind of a challenging way to do it. But then I'm going to offer them and everyone else an easier way to play this type of a sixth, where you're playing 6 notes above the root of a major scale, in this case C major. first thing is you want to refresh your C major left-hand fingering, which we can see as 5, 4, 3, 2, thumb, 3, 2, thumb. 4 is the most important finger. 4 on D. 3, 2. Doing 2 octaves for a moment. And then back. So your thumb's under here, and then you're bringing your 4 to D4. Watch that thumb go under a little head of itself. So you can see that as you're fingering. And many people like to organize a separate hand of C major as rolling up 5 notes, and they have 3, 2, and they have a thumb, and they have 4, 3, 2, and then they have a thumb, and they have 3, 2. They have a sequence of, once you finish your first 5 entry notes, you're really going 3, 2, thumb, 4, 3, 2, thumb, 3, 2, thumb, 4, 3, 2, thumb, etc. And that's a type of organizer in separate hand perspective. Now, the more tricky way to do the 6 notes above fingering is to adhere to basically the fingering of C major as I played it, but go up 6 notes with a slight alteration at the very beginning. So if we go up in the right hand 6 notes, we know the fingering in the right hand. Let's go over the right hand for a minute. It's the same idea where you have 2, 3, thumb, 2, 3, 4, that sequence. And B, and those are where you have 4s when you play in root position, both hands. When you try to block this, you could start by blocking this like this. Thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4, thumbs, 2, 3, thumbs, 2, 3, 4. Now this fingering. Back to them over the thumbs. 4 left, 4 right.
Pass the thumb under the hand, or having to pass the hand over the thumb. When beginner students play scales, they often tend to do things like this. And they do this because they've not yet learned how to pass the thumb correctly. So in this video, I'm going to show you something that no other pianist will ever show you, and it doesn't even involve me taking my clothes off. I'm Brendan Hogan, piano teacher and Musaya inventor. Through Musaya, I take students from beginner to advanced in the shortest time possible. And in this series of free video piano lessons, I'll show you some of my favorite tips to help your playing technique and help you understand and read sheet music. Are you ready to learn and have fun? Let's start. There's a common misperception that the base of the thumb is this knuckle here. But actually, the base of the thumb is located all the way down here at the bottom of your hand. So when you pass the thumb, the key is not to bend from here or here, because as you can see, the thumb doesn't reach very far under the hand. Because as you can see, the thumb doesn't reach very far under the hand. Instead, you should bend from here, and as you do, you'll notice that the thumb can reach much farther across, which is what you need. So try doing this with me. Hold your hands out like so. I'm going to hold mine like this so you can see what I'm doing. And with your thumb extended out at 90 degrees, keeping the thumbs straight, what I want you to do is to try bending from the very base of your thumb, folding the thumb across your hand like this. So just do that a few times. And once you've mastered that, now start with the thumbs in this position and do the same thing, bending across from the very base of the thumb. Now, I bet you've seen lots of pianists play scales, but what you've almost certainly never seen is what their hands look like from underneath while they're playing the scales. So that's what I'm going to show you, not with any fancy camera trickery, but simply like this. This is what it looks like when you pass the third finger over the thumb, and now passing the fourth finger over the thumb. It should look like this. See how the thumb is folded across the hand from the very base of the thumb all the way down here? So when you're playing your scales, this is what your hand should look like from underneath if you're passing the thumb correctly. And now that you know how to pass the thumb correctly, there are some simple exercises you can do to practice passing the thumb, and if you get good at these exercises, they will really help you the next time you practice your scales. Now, these exercises are actually explained in the Musaya application. So rather than me showing you, I'm going to let the Musaya app guide you for a couple of minutes. Take a look.
The first exercise is to practice passing the thumb under your third finger like this. Put your left hand thumb anywhere you like on your keyboard. It doesn't really matter. I'm putting mine on middle C. For now, what's important is not the notes that you play, but the fingers you use. So I'm playing with my number 1 finger, which is my thumb, then number 2, number 3, thumb under, then I come back up, 3, 2, 1. So the exercise is to do that over and over. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now, when you pass your thumb, don't turn your hand like this. Try to keep your hand more or less where it is as you pass your thumb under. Okay, now I want you to do the same thing with your right hand. Just place it wherever you like on your keyboard and go 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 3, 2, and keep going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. And now let's try that with both hands. Just pop both your thumbs on middle C and go 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. And just do that over and over. So with the left hand for now, the next exercise is to practice playing like this, down the keyboard and back up. Now only use your fingers 1, 2 and 3. Just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and when you turn around to come back up, it's 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And now just do the same thing with your right hand. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as far up the keyboard as you like, and as you come back down, you go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now the next exercise is a bit harder. Just do this with your left hand. You're going to practice passing your thumb under your fourth finger, moving your hand as little as possible, like this. I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb under, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 1, 2, go! Well done! Look at your score! That's very good work!